Hi everyone, welcome to this video. My name is Leigh Dixon and today I'm bringing you this spooky Halloween tutorial. It's my take on the Grim Reaper, or as I'm calling her, Lady Death. I hope you enjoy. First things first, whoever said that putting sclera lenses in was easy, lied. I was crying. Using Kryolan soft putty, I wanted to create more of a skeletal structure in my face as well as add a bit of a weird creepy texture. So taking that putty, I began working in small pieces and spreading it out across my cheekbones, really trying to accentuate that orbital bone and the eye socket there. I figured it made sense if this character was really skeletal and dead looking. I wanted her to look like death. To get the basic shape, I'm laying the product down with my fingers and then using a spatula to fine tune a little bit. The trick to working with putty is making sure you have a oil-based makeup remover or something slippery on your fingers. That way you can really rub it into the skin and blend it out well. So I'm building it up on the cheekbones as well as across my nose, accentuating that nasal bone, nose bone, whatever you want to call that there. And pretty quickly I'm moving into sealing it with Prosaide Cream. This does a few things. It sets it in place as well as makes it so that you can paint on top of that wax, because if you go in with foundation or paints, it won't stick to the wax properly, so you do need to seal it down with something first. I built up the wax and Prosaide on my other cheekbone and then started applying foundation. I'm beginning with a medium to full coverage liquid foundation and covering my entire face in this. This shade is fairly close to my skin tone. It might be maybe one shade lighter than myself, but with a sponge, I'm just going over and applying that all over the face. You want to be careful when you're applying foundation or any makeup over top of a wax build not to go too heavy-handed, or you will move that wax around underneath. With a full coverage foundation that's an additional shade lighter than my skin tone, I highlighted the high points of my face and then blended everything out. Now for the good stuff, I'm taking basically the grossest toned cream product shades I can find and using those to hollow out all of the areas on my face that I want to appear sunken in. If you don't have cream colors like this, you could do so with lipsticks or eyeshadows. Whatever you have on hand that you can mix together to create some really gross brown shades will work perfectly. I like using a cream product first and then moving into powder products because I feel like it sets it into place better. If you're going to be wearing this all night long or going to a party, it is really great to do cream and then powder. In this step, it's really important to think about your personal bone structure as well. You can feel with your fingers where your bones are, and that's where you want to accentuate, is where the bones stop. Everybody's face shape is a little different, so my eye bone area might be slightly larger than yours. Yours might come down a little bit further. Just feel it out and cater to your actual face. The mouth that I'm drawing on here is obviously a bit more fantasy. We don't have teeth on the outside of our faces like that, but to create it, I'm just drawing lines and then shading around those to give the illusion of three-dimensional skeleton teeth. Switching over to powder products now, I'm using some really lovely decaying type shades to really reinforce the shadowing that I've laid down. This, like I said previously, sets the product in place as well as adds more definition. It's important to use a couple of different shades here too, especially if you really want it to be dynamic looking. Don't stick to one shade, use multiple shades, put them in different places, really blend them out. That's what's going to make this look put together and just sell it more in general. I'm a big fan of using yellow and purple tones as opposed to reds and pinks. I think it's more realistic. Also, another good tip is to switch out different brush sizes so that you can have some really nice blown out blends as well as some more structured, intense definition. For looks like this, I like applying the dark product all the way across my lids too. I think it really deadens the eyes, which hilariously is what we're going for here. That's definitely not how I feel day to day with my makeup. To set the highlights of my face, this is a white loose powder, so this is not a translucent powder. It actually does have white pigmentation to it. Alternatively, you could use a white eyeshadow, or if you wanted to, just a translucent powder, depending on what you have at home and available. With that, I'm setting the remaining cream products on my face. I want it all to be locked down with powder, but because the one that I'm using is white, it's also giving some additional highlight to various areas of my face that I want to bring forward even more to accentuate that skeletal look. And yes, I also got it all over my hair and costume. The final and best step is probably this mouth color. Yes, it is safe for ingestion. It's totally safe for your mouth. It actually kind of tastes like vanilla and it looks horrendous in the best way possible. Thanks for checking out this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and check me out on Instagram at Leigh Dixon. I have a lot more Halloween looks coming your way this year, and I can't wait to share them all with you. Have a great day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!